did see an agent out here showing that last time I was here.
Hello, this is Scott.
Hey Scott, I'm calling about your shit box out here on the lake in Granbury. It's on Wildwood.
The what?
Box. Box trailer house.
Okay. The double wide on the lake, yes, it's still available.
Yeah. Have you? Has there been any price improvements recently?
Let's see. We just lowered the price to $289, and we actually got 2 offers on it today.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
so, were you interested in it, or
well,
you, or?
Yeah, I've been watching it for a while. If one of those other offers don't close, just reach back out. I might be a buyer.
At what price, though?
I don't know, $230.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's less than what she owes on it. So I mean, I can't speak for her, but it may be hard for her to take that. But if these other 2 don't work out, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. That was a fishing expedition, and essentially what I was going to do was I always. So it's hard to go to an agent and say, hey, look, have you had any offers? Okay. But almost always, if you offer something low, they will let you know that the seller has turned down offers higher than that. Okay. All you're trying to figure out is if they've had any interest. Okay. Now, that property, when I first drove that neighborhood, was listed for $300. And there's nothing special about it. Listed for $300. Could have probably sold for $300, but I've called that number like 3 or 4 times. It's the first time they've ever answered. Not saying that's a bad agent. Don't know anything about the guy, but I've been trying to have that call with him every single time I've driven by that house. That being said, I don't think that reflects on our properties. The one property that we were out, Kenwood, that particular property, I mean, our target price is $225 on it, so we're well under it. Our other property that is on Wildwood, we really will need to get $300 for it to be a bang-up deal, but we can sell it for less, and I think we have a superior property because we're on a main channel, not on a finger facing where we're facing, and I think we got a superior property. I know we have a superior sales process, so no doubt about it. If somebody calls one of our agents, that very call that we just had, 1, they're going to get the email. They're going to ask for the email right off the jump. 2, even though my offer is shit, they're going to put it in writing. They're going to say, are you represented by an agent? Okay. And they're going to write up the offer, and they're going to start the negotiation. They're not going to let me get off the phone without putting a DocuSign in my email with that offer. That's going to happen every single person that calls. They set a time for showing. Great. I'm reaching out for feedback. Well, they didn't really like it. Wonderful. What didn't they like about it? Well, they think it needs a new roof. Excellent. Write that in your offer and send it over to me. Matter of fact, if you give me your email, I will send it over to you right now. I will write the offer up, put the special provisions on it, and I'll present it to my client, and we will see if they will put a new roof on it, because we don't want to let a roof be while we don't do business together. And that's going to happen 100% of the time. So anyways, a little bit of something extra there for the audience, Paul. You think that's good, Paul?
I like it a lot.
Did you learn something?
I did. I think that was great. We actually talked to someone.
Yeah.
A real estate agent.
Yeah, he was a good guy. I mean, he seemed like a nice fella. He didn't like the shit box.
He didn't like the shit box, no.
He clarified, that's a double wide, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
double. He was almost offended.
Yeah, it's double the shit, double the box. So, anyways, I don't think he likes our style. Maybe after we get this edit out on the internet, we'll send it to him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll send him the video. How savage would that be?
Put in the comments what he thinks he looks like.
Yeah, drop it drop it in the comments, and maybe we'll get a reaction video from him. We'll get him on the podcast. We'll say, hey bro, you come in on the podcast, and we'll play him the clip of that call. The agent that I just called sent this message to me. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate your phone call. However, I don't feel that you called my client's home was professional or called for. I will inform the buyer of your home offer and classification of her property. And then he had to correct himself. Seller. Because I called him and I said, hey, calling about this shit box out here on Lake Granbury. And he's like, what? And I was like, this mobile home out here on Lake Granbury. And he's like, you mean double wide? I was like, yeah. That one.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
How old is it?
I don't know, 80s model?
Oh, that's a shitbox.
It's a shit box. So, anyways, he, I don't know. That was funny. That's funny. I've called 100 agents and said the word shitbox on the call. I've never had one text me back and let me know that they told their seller I thought their house was a shitbox.
We presented your offer.
Yeah.
We presented your offer.